Don't mince words, Bones. What do you really think?
Jim, I'm your doctor, and I'm your friend. Get back your command. Get it back before you turn into part of this collection. Before you really do grow old.
What are the qualities of Dr. McCoy that have made him such an essential part of the Star Trek family?
Oh, God, there are a million different answers to that. I really don't. I know he's kind of a, as we all know, basic country doctor, and I think that the fans perhaps get a kick out of knowing that. I think when he looks at Spock, he sees a highly computerized age, and that he really hates to see coming about taking over the old personalized way of handling medicine.
He's a very deep-rooted humanitarianist. Do you feel that when you play the part? Is that always in the back of your mind?
Yes, I think that this is the kind of the common denominator that's on the show, the one that kind of takes us back home again, you know, and very outspoken kind of a person with compassion and cares for the people I think that he works with.
And he gets angry at Spock frequently, which seems to be...
Very irritating. He's a very irritating man to McCoy.
Do you feel a family sense about being part of Star Trek?
Oh, yes. Yes, I think we all do. I think it's something that will live with us forever. There's no doubt that it will. It's having been associated with each other over all those years. It's just impossible not to have a warm family-like feeling.
Does that family-like warmth extend to off the screen? Do you socialize a lot with the cast, or?
No, it's odd that we don't. We do see each other from time to time on certain occasions. We don't really socialize a great deal together as such, though. Mm-hmm. But that doesn't make our love for each other any less.
Any less, yeah. Do you fear that Spock's death will have an effect on that family, the Star Trek family?
No, I did in the beginning. When I first heard about it, I was rather upset about it, but I don't think so now.
Why did you change your mind, yeah?
Well, if you want to get down to the bare economics of it, I think that everybody realizes now that with this film that's coming out, which is an extremely exciting film and captures the heart of Star Trek again as it was in that series, it has a great deal of that flavor. Along with the marvelous job that Lucas and all the people did with it, that I think now there is a kind of a burning desire to go forward with more, and it wouldn't be the same without Mr. Spock. We have to do something to get him back together again.
Bill Shatner described it as a maybe death.
A maybe death is right.
Or a could-be death.
Yes.
What final words would you say over Spock's body if you had the opportunity?
You know, there is a question that has never been posed to me before.
You have a good line in the film, which is that as long as we remember Spock, he will never be dead.
Well, yes, and that's a very meaningful line if you look at the film very closely. Because if you recall that when he gives me the Spock pinch to get me out of the way, that before he goes into the reactor room, he does a mind meld thing on me briefly and says, remember. And then we cut to the end of the show, and I say he's really not dead as long as we remember him. But I'm going to have to pass on that question. I can't come up with a proper answer for you.
Okay, I think you said it in the film.
Yeah.
Okay. How does it feel to have Star Trek's popularity living on 17 years later? Does this fill you with a great sense of satisfaction as an actor?
It certainly does. I think it's been fulfilling for all of us, and I think that Star Trek has fulfilled us in every area as far as satisfaction for having done some exciting film, having created this marvelous cult of fans that have been so with us and who are really responsible for us being here. Without them, it would not have been. You know, the people that pulled off the big letter-writing campaign for the third year of that show never gave up. They just kept right on going with
And the
conventions.
syndicated popularity, too.
The most devoted group of fans in the world, without a doubt. They're phenomenal, and we love them all.
It's probably a lot of things. Can you put your finger on some of them?
Well, I don't know. I think that one thing is that it shows the youth of this country and the young adults as well, everybody, that there is some place to go. There is a future, and it's out there. We all know that's where it is. It presents hope for them. Star Trek always laid in some kind of a message for them. And Star Trek came on the scene in 1966 when the youth of this country was very confused, if you recall. It was a hippie generation.
And we had the Vietnam War to
We had the
contend with.
Vietnam War to contend with. And when they saw this, and they saw a group of people going about a job in an unrealistic world, doing something that they hoped, I think, for a universal federation. God knows we need something like that today. Look what's happening now. And the youth are very aware in this country. If you tune your ear to them, they're damn well right each time, eventually.
DeForest, Star Trek has been very successful for you. Has it affected your career in kind of a, well, let me put it this way. You used the word lazy the other day to describe yourself.
Yeah.
Has Star Trek made you a little
I
lazy?
am lazy, yes. Star Trek has made me lazy, and I was looking forward to being lazy a long time before Star Trek, and that just kind of pushed me over the hump, more or less. It kind of laid me out.
There's a rumor going around Hollywood that you spend until 3 o'clock each day reading the LA Times. Is that?
That's true. It'll take me just about that time. The Sunday Times, I'm there to maybe 4.
What are your ambitions for the future? Do you feel that Star Trek epitomizes your success and there's nowhere else to go after that?
Oh, there's somewhere
Would you
else.
like to do other things?
There's somewhere else to go. I just have become somewhat of a fatalist. I think that when that time comes about, and you always seem to get your best break is always the easiest break. The thing that you want and desire so badly, so often you don't get it. It's always, in my lifetime, the best breaks that ever came to me in my motion picture career, I walked in and the guy says, "He's right, I want him." Is that easy? And you walk out thinking, what the hell happened? And it's not supposed to be that way. They call you back 2 or 3 times. So I think that something will rear its head along the line, and I'll say, yeah, I'd like to take a stab at that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe go back to being a villain again. I kind of miss those.
Your career has had its ups and downs, many peaks and many valleys, and you went through periods, I'm sure, where you were depressed or disappointed about your career. When you look back on that, you probably makes you feel even better about Star Trek and the things that you have done in the last 10 and 15 years?
Oh, no doubt. Star Trek has been a mixed blessing, you know, as such. But the pluses have far outweighed the minuses with Star Trek. I'm proud to be a part of it, to have been a part of it. You never know from one show to the next whether you're going to be a part of it this day.
They might kill
But if
Dr.
this is,
McCoy next
that's
time.
right. You just don't know. But up to this point, it's been a tremendous joy to have been a part of it.
One last question.
Okay.
Were you completely happy with the second film? Did it finally meet your expectations?
It
The
did.
first one did not?
Yes, it did. You're talking, whether you think so or not, I'm a lazy actor, but I'm still basically an actor. And you see things, of course, that you wish might have been done in a certain spot here or there. But usually people consider that an ego thing. But overall, I think they did a magnificent job with the film.